Police say they have arrested two people for flying aircraft dangerously close to Logan International Airport. And it comes as state and local officials become increasingly frustrated by the lack of transparency about where these drones are coming from or how dangerous they might be. There are reports of sightings in at least 6 states now. Reported incidents include drones flying near military facilities and one even causing a New York airport to temporarily suspend flights. CNN's Gloria Pezmino is tracking the latest from New York. Gloria, what do you have?
Well, Fred, the biggest development so far, other than these continued sightings, is certainly this arrest out of Boston. The Boston Police Department telling us they arrested 2 men after one of their officers recorded some activity not far from Boston Logan International Airport. Of a drone flying dangerously close, according to the police department. So that officer deployed some technology which helped him find the drone's flight information, the owners, and where they were operating from. That led him to Boston Harbor Island. This is an uninhabited small island near Boston. And once the officer arrived there, he found the 2 suspects who initially tried to flee on foot. They were eventually captured. One of them had a drone in his backpack, and a third is believed to have fled on a small vessel. Now, the question here is whether or not this arrest is going to lead to any additional information about some of the drone activity that's been reported over Massachusetts and many of these other states in the Northeast. But the question of technology being deployed by a police department is interesting because that is what we have heard from so many local officials asking the federal government to step in and provide more resources. To that point, here in New York, we heard from Governor Kathy Hochul earlier this morning. She said that following conversations with federal partners, New York is now getting some of those resources. Here's a statement from the governor. She said, in response to my calls for additional resources, our federal partners are deploying a state-of-the-art drone detection system to New York State. This system will support state and federal law enforcement in their investigation. Now, my sources here in New York tell me the governor and Department of Homeland Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas spoke twice on Saturday regarding these incidents. We have not learned anything else about what kind of technology this is specifically. I was told that because it is a matter of national security, they cannot share more about what these technology or how they work. But we are still hearing a lot of frustration from other lawmakers regarding the lack